going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here in Warframe. It's Friday. Got lots to do this weekend. Finally, the week is over for me for work. But let's go ahead and do some quick things here. Darvo's deals this weekend on PC, as far as I know. It may actually be on consoles. I'm not sure. Is actually the mod packs are buy one, get one. Whether or not this is a great deal is entirely up to you. But if you do, you're basically going to buy one, get one. So if you buy the Dragon Pack for what would be 90, you'll actually get 10 mods, which means you get 4 rare mods. The same thing with the Phoenix pack, you know, to go back and forth. So that's your choice if you want to go that route. Entirely up to you. Just wanted to show that there. Okay, also, take a look over here. There are 2 alerts going on. Gift from the Lotus alerts. Both 25,000 credits and 25 rare 5 fusion cores for the next 3 days. That is, started Friday, so I think that ends Sunday. Sunday or Monday, one of those 2 days. So we're going to go ahead into one right now, and let's get this thing started. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hop into, I'm going to show you over here, as you can see, Draco Series and Saturn Keeler are the 2 runs. So you may not have access to this if you haven't opened the planets because of the new update. And we will talk about the new 15.14.1 update here as well. I just want to go over it, kind of like a little news update of things going on, all things that just happened this weekend. Just to kind of catch up with you guys, because like I said, it's been a busy week. So let's go in. It's a Crossfire mission. The new Crossfire missions, well, I wouldn't say new. They're back, which is awesome, because I really like these. It's basically you're running Corpus and Grenier together. You'll find that they actually kill each other. These are both exterminate runs, so they're fairly easy to do, fairly quick, straightforward. Yes, I'm running Bratton Prime. Yes, I am putting another format into it to rebuild it. I'm working with the Wraith Twin Vipers. Somebody asked me to do a Wraith Viper or a Twin Viper build, but I don't have the Twin Vipers anymore, so I'm just working on my Wraith Vipers, and I'll put something out. They're pretty similar. And then I have Oberon. As you can see, it's a little different than normal. So I'm messing around with build on him. So you guys may see in the next couple of videos me playing around with Oberon again. I'm thinking of rebuilding him a little bit more and playing around with some of the stuff to do a new setup. Kind of push him a little bit more advanced, like I've said in the past. I want to advance him a bit more on things, so I may go that route. We have a couple other things, of course. You know, I haven't talked about the Ratka changes. Well, I'll talk about those in a video. Some build videos if I can get to them here. Just been really busy with work and, you know, dealing with some of the issues of whether, you know, we'll still have a job or not here. But, okay, so let's see. What else is going on that you guys need to know about? So, in addition, we got the Darvo deals. We got these special alerts going on. Run them. Get those 50 rare cores and the 50,000 credits. Do not forget that. You've also got a new gun and blade and gun challenge going on this week. If you haven't really looked at those, they're just challenges to the community. This week is called the Infested Horde Breaker, and I think I'm really interested in this one, so I may actually do it. So you're basically going to face down a wave of enemies. It's never an easy task, basically. You know, trustworthy squad mates at your side, blah, blah, blah. So this week's challenge is you're going to stand your ground and face in overwhelming numbers. So fearlessly release a hailstorm of firepower into an enemy that seems to have no end. Tenno can best capture, whatever Tenno can best capture themselves standing their ground against the infested will win this challenge. This is also posted on the forums. The Warframe forums. And basically your approved weapons, your approved primary weapons are going to be the Soma, Soma Prime, Ogress, Gorgon, and the Wraith version of the Gorgon, the Grakata, the Penta, and the Opticore. Now, honestly, I think I'm going to go with the Grakata. That's just one hell of a beast gun. Secondary weapons, you got Engstrom, AK Stiletto, AK Zani, and the Twin Gremlins that you can use. No melee is allowed for this particular challenge. You check it out over on the Warframe.com page. Just so you know, I will put a link to the blog post that they've got up there so you can get all the information if you're interested in it, okay? It seems like a pretty fun one this week, so I'm definitely interested in getting in on that. If you haven't done it, it definitely seems like a fun one. Now, in terms of update 15.14.1, we got the new holiday stuff out there. The Valentine's color picker is 1 credit. Make sure you get that if you haven't gotten it. You can also pick up the Eros Arrow skin, which is something like 5,000 credits, but it's not permanent, so you're going to spend it, and in each mission you're going to use it by equipping it to your gear with your bow, and yeah, you'll burn through it. So just be careful with that. Don't overspend on them. You can try it once or twice, but don't go spend 50,000 of it because it's not permanent. In terms of changes, though, there's some really big, interesting things here in 15.14.1. Okay, they added more enemies to these crossfire missions to help increase the carnage, which is cool. The Stalker, the Gristog 3, and the Zanuka will no longer be summons during Syndicate missions now. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Life support drop rates in survival have been increased at lower level difficulties and when you're solo. So before we were having this issue, you couldn't get past 10 minutes or you were just making 15 minutes. Now you're going to have a little bit better chance in those lower levels when you're soloing. Syndicate allies will no longer fire at enemies unless a player engages combat or they're attacked. Syndicate allies will hold fire when players are doing stealth kills. Okay? And Syndicate allies should less frequently walk in front of the player when firing their weapons. As well, the Kubro will less frequently walk in front of the player now while the player is shooting and attacking. So that's pretty interesting. Now, the only thing that I still have a problem with is I would really prefer to have the Syndicate allies or the operatives as an option to turn them on or off. Because even though you've done this and they won't engage until the player engages, basically, you're still not making them go stealth. Let's say if I'm in my Loki and I go stealth, they're still standing there in the open, so the moment they're looked at, somebody sees them, it's going to trigger the mission. But they are definitely making improvements to it, and I'm pretty happy about that. So, you know, we take it as it is for now. What else am I going to do, right? But I love to see that the Crossfire is back. I love these before, and the fact that they're going to add more enemies into them, make them more challenging. It should be a fun time. Definitely a fun time. Yeah, I'm still playing my Orthos Prime. I don't know. I redid it, and I'm still playing with it. I don't think I'm going to change it, but... And I also know that I got that Act Jagara that I want to talk about a little bit, you know. A little bit of everything. I got so much going on. So much. So much to do, so little time to do it. I'm trying to catch up on, you know, the Borderlands playthrough series, the Dark Sector playthrough. I'm also trying to catch up on the Saints Row playthrough. So those are the 3 playthroughs that we're trying to go through on the channel at this time. Of course, as well as Warframe. And that was stupid of me right there. And I'm also going to be getting back into Firefall, everybody. So just give me a little bit of time on that. They did release a huge update. It's on the Nog community forums if you're interested in finding out more about it. So I really got to get back into there, figure out the whole update and all the changes, check out some of the missions and stuff, and then we'll start adding that content in. So we have a lot of stuff going on, as always, to keep you entertained. And also, as always, comments, questions, anytime on anything, we'll definitely answer them for you. One last thing in the fixes, it should be noted that they fixed players being kicked from missions they are unqualified to join instead of just preventing them from joining in the first place. Until the next episode, thanks for watching as always. I'll see you guys soon.